I was talking about in a video. I was talking about the Trump administration rolling back regulations for various safety measures concerning nuclear facilities. I showed a video, talked about it in my video, and this person here, old South Side Dave, is a regular troll of mine from the South Side of Chicago. Well, if you did a little bit of research, these new rules do not apply to any commercial nuclear facilities that exist today. These rules are for the next generation of nuclear plants. Just saying. Yeah, I know it talks about it in the video that I showed.
Administration has deregulated nuclear safety rules. What could possibly go wrong, right? They have overhauled a set of nuclear safety directives. They have not shared this with the public because they're trying to accelerate the development of a new generation of nuclear reactor designs.
So, I mean, there it is in the video that you're saying that I should be doing some research. My guess is the reason why you're saying this is because in that same video, I said that I live within minutes of 3 different nuclear facilities. And that doesn't give me the warm and fuzzy. And you think that I think that that means it's going to immediately apply to the 3 nuclear facilities that are close to me, making it more dangerous to live where I live. Partially. There has been a lot of conversation over the past several years about either building another nuclear facility for more energy out here, or perhaps shutting down and revamping existing ones, which would put them into the category of the lower regulated new nuclear safety facilities. Plus, I don't trust Donald Trump won't roll these out to all existing nuclear facilities. But let's just say it is strictly for just new facilities that aren't even going to be revamped. I don't have anything to worry about in my particular area. You're still okay with that? You're still okay with what he did with these regulations?
Accelerate the development of a new generation of nuclear reactor designs. Awesome. This seems like really good timing. NPR actually obtained copies of over a dozen of the new orders. None of them are publicly available. These orders slash hundreds of pages of requirements for security at the nuclear reactors. And they loosen protections for groundwater. I love drinking nuclear water. Don't you? I also love having it absorbed by our crops. I think that is really going to spice things up in America. And they've also generally just loosened the environmental safety requirements. Oh, and last but not least, they're also cutting back on orders to keep records of what they're doing. Oh, one more thing. They also raised the amount of radiation that workers can legally be exposed to. This administration...
So just assuming it's not ever going to trickle down to existing facilities or facilities that are going to get reworked or maybe revamped, and it truly is just for new facilities down the road. You're cool with that? You're cool with not protecting the drinking water of the people in the community around the new nuclear facilities? You're cool with not protecting the environment around these new nuclear facilities? You're cool with raising the amount of radiation people can be exposed to? You're fine with all of that. Because the only thing you took issue with was the fact that I didn't clearly state that it would be for new facilities, which once again, I don't believe is going to hold true at all. I think it's going to eventually trickle down to all of our nuclear facilities. But you're cool with building new nuclear facilities under the Trump administration with these fewer regulations, fewer protections for the environment, fewer protection for ground drinking water, an increased amount of radiation that people can be exposed to, and not keeping records for any of it. You and I have had a lot of conversations over the years, and it has been my opinion that you have been one of the denser people I have ever dealt with on social media. You're more dense than I originally anticipated. You're exactly part of the fucking problem. Why don't you do our state of Illinois a favor and just get the fuck out of it and go live in one of those red states that don't mind drinking nuclear water?